stole a dead man's credit card.
Acted that girl straight.
Yeah.
Like straight quotation marks.
Yeah.
But likes girls. Because they'll do what Grace done. Slag their man a wee bit too much. And I'm like, we're going to have to beep that out. We're never going to get money. We're never going to get paid for this shit. We're talking about bestiality.
Like this show is 110% Scottish, so if you think we're talking too fast, then make sure to slow it down with the playback speed button on whatever platform you're listening on. And last but not least, there's definitely offensive language featured, so if you're a minor or a pussy, switch off now.
That's sweet espresso.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me, do you need it more?
What are you singing?
I don't know, I was making it up.
Oh, fucking hell, don't do that again.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Wits The Goss. Alert, queer alert, check her hair out. Camera review right now.
I didn't know what it looks like in the camera. But we've dyed my hair pink and it's not through mental breakdown, it is through choice, which could later be revealed as a mental breakdown. Unsure at this point, but we're doing well.
Actually looks groovy, check.
I think I look extra gay and a bit of a goth, but I'm into it.
Like you could absolutely point it out for thingy. But guys, I'm not going to lie, we just actually took about, well, what time's it?
I suggested filming the podcast at 10 to 1 and it's now
10 to 4.
10 to 4. So
I'm so sorry. My head's just been up my arse, to say the least, by the way, and to put it as Scottish as possible. Head up hole. I'm going to Scotland on Tuesday.
I don't know why she does this, right? So she speaks about Go to Scotland, never books the fucking flights until 1 week before she goes.
And now I go on Tuesday, but I've got suitcases packed. I did actually have all the stuff for the podcast, mics, all that stuff in the suitcase to like weigh my luggage to see. So then really that was what took us the longest, because we had to bring it all back out. And then the SD cards were absolutely full to the brim, so we had to just, anyway, boring shit. But guys, I'm coming back to Scotland.
I want to know which I actually this earlier you didn't have answers, but I need answers. What are you most looking forward to about going to Scotland? Because I feel like I've got loads that I'm excited about going for Scotland for. I'm like, get me there.
I know, but then that's when you hang your anky ask me, then my brain just goes blank. I'm excited to just see everybody. I hope the weather's pure good.
Well, this might be easier. What is the thing you're most excited to take your boyfriend to? Or experience with him, because he's just a wee unknown Australian in the wild.
I just think to myself, just the whole start to finish, getting off the plane in Scotland, like him, like literally, like realising like he's the only, like him and like Chloe are the only Australian folk kicking about. By our luck, probably we'll go end up going to Glasgow, something like that, bump into loads of Australians or something like that. That would be
a big Aussie magnet for one day.
But I just think like he's just going to be shook to the fucking core. Like,
I know,
he's got to go back to
he's quite an Australian person as well. Like, he does walk around and like,
he does like love it
that.
here and all that. Like, that's why he's never left. Like, he's like loves it here. So he's going to actually get the shock of his life. But I just don't know. Like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh my god, like he's got to actually try like a proper chippy. He's got to actually try like
never
Chinese.
had a nuzzy in Saltcoats.
I just think about the food straight away. Like, he's just got to walk about Saltcoats, and then like, what if somebody like bumps into him, or like what about like if he's in Asda, and then it's like, hiya, what's happening? And then he's just like, you're right, and I was just like,
I reckon he'll pull out the good day, mate, for a trick.
G'day.
We know for a fact. He'll be like, g'day.
G'day, and you're going to go, oh my god, no way. No. See if you're, like, honestly, like, see everybody at Scottish just watch this now. What would you honestly do if you were just, like, in a Keystores and just turned around, like, in Saltcoats or a Dawson or something like that, and just, like, turned around in a Keystores or something random like that, and then just, like, an Australian guy
sitting there. You say this,
you'd
right?
be so confused, man.
I used to work at Sunglass Hut back in the day, and one time this girl came in, and she was like, oh my god, are you Scottish? And I was like, yeah. She was like, where are you from? And I was like, so we just lie and say Glasgow, which obviously is an absolute laugh to anyone actually from Glasgow.
Do you know, no, you say that. I actually don't. I always say Ayrshire. Have you ever heard of Robert Burns, the wee poet? The Scottish poet?
To be fair,
that's what I always say.
Poet.
Yeah,
but to be fair, I will say either just say Glasgow if it's a quick conversation, but if I'm actually talking to somebody like long term, obviously I'll just say, about half an hour outside Glasgow, because it is. Do you know what I mean? So that's the easiest way. But half an hour in Australia is the same place.
Stop touching these things. She always goes to see when she's talking, guys.
Half an hour in Australia is like the same place.
Aye. You just really made me lose my train of thought. You distracted me. She starts playing with all the wee buttons on this mixer, guys. And do you know that's like, I've still got beef for the first time I filmed the first episode. Do you know what I mean? Half an hour that first episode gone her because she muted my mic for Twitch.
No, I never.
No, you remember we done it and we muted it and then ended it where I was like, why is my mic gone? You were just chatting to me and I was like, Oceanlea, I can only hear you.
No, that's not that. You've literally made that up on the spot. That's not true. Last time we were filming, I fidgeted, but you warned me 10 times not to.
I said the first episode.
I didn't do that in the first episode. That's
blasphemy.
That is actually not true. That's a pure fucking lie.
Fucking blasphemy.
That's a lie.
I'm not lying.
Your ass.
Anyway, before we get up into an argument, how do you feel about your new hair?
Undecided. Like, I do love it, but then sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself and think, that is pink, innit? That is pink, and it's on your head. Like,
I know.
And it's like, see, earlier me and Chloe were walking the dog, and the dog went to go and piss in someone's garden, and I had to go, get out. Because if I get caught doing fucking anything now, they're not going to miss me. Like, I can't just blind back into the wilderness.
Jumping for gardens?
No, but just let him piss in it. Do you know what I mean? I would have let him get on with it.
True.
But I was like, Bron, keep it moving, son.
I've never had that issue, like, or never had that, like, thing of being discreet.
Aye, I know, but now I'm like literally fucking Scottish and have pink hair. So if I planned on committing any crimes soon, then best to keep them ones on the side for a while, innit?
There's a wee crazy Scottish woman at the side with bright pink hair.
Do you know what's that laugh as well, right? See, we think about the fact that my gran, when we were growing up, my gran would just dye her hair lip blue and that, and we thought, alright, gran, fair enough, blue hair.
I was dyeing my hair the same colours as her. Nah, I had this hair colour at one time, it was nice. Can be going
actually,
April,
no, it's quite a big vibe. The reason we came to this conclusion is because Bee's abandoning me for longer than we thought she was going to. So
well, she's got to be there soon. But no, guys, I'm actually like, I'm just like, I can't believe the whole moment of actually, holy fuck. Like, seeing Tuesday night when I booked the flight, Oceans, like, obviously I was like, oosh, yas. Or Monday night was Monday night and that. And then it just settled into me about 2 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning, and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
I know, right? And that's the thing.
I've got harnels done, but
you've got harnels done. The thing is, so I'm worried because see, over the last few years, whenever you and your boyfriend have, for whatever reason, spent time apart, say somebody's visiting somebody or you're doing whatever, I feel like each time that's happened, you've started to miss him a wee bit more and a wee bit more and a wee bit more. No, like every time you go away, you turn into a bit more of a melt.
I know you sort of think to yourselves, "Oh, Bee's a slag, Bee's this and that." Do you know what I'm saying? Or Bee might, do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I spent half my life on the internet being a bit of a hussy, to say the least, a bit of a madame. But I also love being a housewife and just like living my best moment and just pretending like I'm a virgin. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love that. Like, I love it. Like, you do virgin moment.
You do actually love being that whole housewife thing.
Sponsor us, Virgin Airlines.
No, but sponsor us, Emirates Airlines, because you're the flight we normally take home. So sponsor us and fly us home every so often.
Emirates, if MD, like, I was going to be business class, but it just wasn't happening because, like, I booked my flight 8 days ago. 8 days before the flight. So really, no, whatever. But if anybody works at Emirates and fancies me, please
hook a bitch up.
Oh yeah, I'm saying that just now. This episode. Oh my god! By the time this episode goes up, I'm going to be in Scotland.
Oh my god! Yeah,
I'm going to literally be using Scottish Wi-Fi.
We keep on missing uploads. Sorry about that. Like, we film them and actually forget to upload them.
See, by the time I come back for we will be on it when I'm in Scotland. But I'm also got to be vlogging too. But so you can just get the daily goss. But the plan is we're going to FaceTime every week on Zoom. But you will still see it as a proper podcast, but we'll be FaceTiming obviously for the time being whilst we're separated, and then we'll just be filling each other in on the gossip, what's been happening as the travels are going on. But fingers crossed, right? The manifestations are, by the time we come back from Scotland, we're going to have some day that's behind the scenes that's going to post all the videos on time, 6 o'clock on a Thursday and a Sunday, no later. And consistently post all the clips because guys, I do a million things, right? So honestly,
and she's riddled with ADHD, guys. It's just took us 3 hours to get the podcast started. Like, It just, I sometimes I'm concerned. I'll share my concerns about you setting this all up and getting it going on time and FaceTiming me on time when you're away.
No, well, because I'll have the dreaded anxiety. But
Guys, make her commit to this.
No, we will. I'm not. I'm definitely
make her
making up,
commit
because
to
the
this.
last time we went to Scotland was when we stopped doing the podcast. The last time too, but that yeah. So no, this is.
Nah, I'm ready
not
for it
stopping this time.
But what I'm excited for as well, speaking of that, I'm actually excited to start speaking a bit more just about speaking their own shite. Like, obviously we love having a wee celeb gossip. We've got plenty of that coming up today, but I do also just loving chatting pure shit and having a catch up with you. So the fact that we're trying our best not to talk to each other and then come back and actually have a good catch up for the week. And hopefully that means as well we'll have hundreds and hundreds of just shit talking to do.
No, I'm just excited. And then see, the thing is, like, I've been wanting to do this whole travelling thing for ages. Like, Johnny, my boyfriend, like, he just is working. Do you know what I'm saying?
Name
like,
exposed. I never call him his name in the podcast.
I know, we should probably just cut that out, actually.
What should we call him? Baldy?
Baldy. No, so my boyfriend just obviously is working and he can't travel the same amount of times I want to travel. But, like, right now I'm young, and then, like, obviously, like, pure privilege, like, to be fucking able to do it and work and do it whilst I work and all that. So it's like, I really want to just use that opportunity now to be able to do it and rock it. And it's like, you don't get that opportunity to do that very often. And do you know what I mean? I want to be grateful for that.
And to be honest, watch him smash the overtime. He loves a bit of overtime.
And then he'll pure miss me and he'll be in Scotland in a few weeks after that. But it's just like,
it's something to
nobody
look
folk
forward
get the
to as
opportunity
well.
to be able to do that. And it's like, I don't want to miss out no doing that when I'm young. So it's like, fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let go.
And but obviously this, like, the kind of position where it's not as if you're going home and you have to pay for all this accommodation. Like, we do get to go home and see family as well. So you get to go home, meet new people, meet friends that you've been friends with online for a while and not had the chance to meet either, that you're going to get to meet because you're going back to Scotland. Like, there's so much exciting stuff that's going to come from it.
And I just never thought, like, see when I left, right, not even going to lie, guys, real fucking thing, see when I left, like, nearly 6 years ago, right, and 6 years coming in January.
Yeah, we left in 2019 was the year we left.
So see when I left, right, for some reason, know that I had beef with Scotland, but it was just like, get me the fuck out of here type of vibes, like, been here all my life, want to be, like, away, like, type thing, and I love, the thing is, I loved everybody there. And then it's like, I still loved the place kind of, but I just was sick of, like, the life that I was living type of vibe.
I think
so
as well,
I
it's
always,
about, like, real talk, small town, and we were just on it.
I
like,
just
when we stayed back home, we just used to get on it all the time.
And,
like,
that. And then I'm not even been rotten as well. Like, see all the cunts that would take the piss at me and all that, and all the cunts that would just be shady bastards. Like, I couldn't be fucked listening to that all the time. Like, every time you do a move or do anything you want to do, like, people just always want to sit and talk shit. And it's like, I can't be arsed with that. So I was
think
like,
if anyone's from, like, a small town in Scotland,
you know the vibe, right?
I think, to be honest, even then, places like any of the cities probably feel like a small town to anyone that's from them as well back home, because they're not big cities. So you do anything back there, and there is people that just have a comment on fucking everything.
But then in the same hand to that, so many people I know just actually do have, like, do enjoy life back home and actually, like, have a pure fun time and all that. And I just was, like, always wanting to, like, be able to, like, see, once I'd actually released, like, the fucking trauma inside me of, like, people trying to take the cunt out of me and all that.
I think it was also transition. You moved and transitioned.
And then really just came into myself and all that. And I was like, I really want to just be back and not just, like, staying in, like, Saltcoats and all that for ages, but just being in the UK and travelling about that whole part just for a few months, just for the vibe, and just not for the vibe, but just, like, fucking, just to, like, experience it, because I never really thought I'd ever go back and experience it, because I was like, fucking, when I was getting on that plane when I was 19, 18, I was like, seriously, I've never come back here again. We
used to have different attitudes. When I moved to Australia, I wanted to move to Australia because we came here years and years ago on holiday, and it was always just then, like, we just knew when we came in 2014 maybe, on holiday, I think it was. Went to uni, done all that kind of stuff, but again, same thing as you, like, I just knew something wasn't right about my lifestyle back home. Like, we were out all the time. I didn't really feel like I had an identity. Like, I didn't feel like I had a personality, to be honest, now that I look back on it. Like, I don't think I was ever me. And obviously we were dead young and stuff, but when we were leaving, I still didn't have this super, like, hate to Scotland or hate to where we're from, not at all. But you were dead like, I'm leaving and you'll fucking catch me never back there again. Like, I'll never be back there. But then now,
and it's like, I loved all the people and all that, and I loved everybody, but it was just like this, like, all my people that I love, but there's, like, that pure shame culture of, like, embarrassment culture and all that was there. I was just like, I know that I love embarrass myself, but, like, I really like put myself out there, and then just so happens that sometimes I embarrass myself. Not that I get embarrassed, but people feel embarrassed for me, and it's just like, that is you, that you want to feel.
Yeah, that's
it's
your
just like,
problem,
folk
not
would
me.
Aye.
One of the best things I've ever read is
You kinda grow if you don't get embarrassed and
You're
fuck
only
it up.
actually embarrassed if you want to be.
Exactly. I always tell Ocean this, like, see if Ocean's been like, oh, I don't know if I should do that. I don't know. I'm like, Oceanlea,
I mean, I get pink hair right now.
how embarrassed, like, it's like, I mean, I've done some embarrassing things on the internet, guys.
No,
for
like
real,
some
for
things are
real.
definitely worth it, and we obviously sit here and slag folk every week. So we're
But like, it's like, I'll
nothing
take
to
the
say,
slag
but-
and tea. But it's just like, I was just like, no, but I knew the conclusion to that story is like, I'm ready to go back. I just want to be there, pop my shit in Scotland.
Well, be
pop
thinking
my shit
you
around
moved
the
when you
UK and
were
all
18.
that.
You never really got to experience.
And waste we can,
being
because
home.
everything's gone down the gutter now, and everything's just like,
Yeah, you just
fucking
never
world's
you never
crazy
got
just
to
now.
experience fucking hotel stays away and going to different cities and going for nights out and stuff because you moved
know.
when you were so young.
You know, I
So-
see everybody back came down. I'm like, oh, a bit of that, because obviously we date here, and like I still do that here and all that. But it's like I've been here for 6 years now, so it's like I've been doing the same thing for 6 years, which is amazing because I love it. Privileged, thank God. Like literally, thank. I mean, I don't really believe in God or whatever, but like, I mean, whatever the higher powers are, thank them, right? Do you know what I mean? For
At
the
the end
cards
of the day, at the end of the day, we still choose to stay in Australia, and that's just that. But genuinely,
what have you got to say there? Sorry.
nothing. I'm just saying that we choose to live in Australia, of course. Like, so thankful for it being here, but I'm so ready to go home. I've been here for 5 years and never been home yet. So the time is fucking now.
No, literally. Right here, let's get into a bit of fucking goss. What was the goss we were talking about?
Well,
Oceans? We had a bit of fucking cheeky
speaking of
goss.
people that we speaking of us slagging people, even though we moved away so we wouldn't get slagged all the time. Jojo Siwa, so we slag her every week. But
We don't slag it every week. We actually just keep you all updated on what she's doing, and we have, and the opinions are laid out.
yeah, either way, have you heard that she's got a missus?
Oh, see, I seen the picture and it was like pure paparazzi pictures, pure setup. It's like, right, Jojo babes, you've obviously been getting up and at it, up and stuck. And
Yeah, but apparently so. So basically, the one of the girls that she flips on over in that music video is her missus. I can't remember her name. I need to get that up. Wait, let's Google it.
Hey, but basically this lassie's like she's like a judge or something like that. Oh, I've got another bit of gossip that just popped in my head. I know about Real Housewives of New Jersey, and remind me about that in a second. But it's like this girl basically Jojo was the judge on this show. I can't remember what it's a dance show, obviously, and Jojo was the judge on it, and this girl was a contestant. But now they're actually dating. But I just thought there was a bit of power imbalance because she's like, oh, well, she's trying to like get her career off something, and Jojo's an actual judge on it. So it's just like, right, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean?
I can't find the girl. It was on TikTok anyway, but if you're out and about on TikTok, apparently basically the girl that she flips over is her girlfriend. So stay tuned for that one. Let's find out. Obviously,
I know.
if Missy was back in the dating trend because she had her moment, obviously at Disney last week, and now she's getting a missus. So we'll wait and find out.
No, the missus was at Disney.
Oh, was she?
Aye, the missus was there.
Right, okay, I didn't see that
But
much.
like there wasn't like public PDA or anything like that at Disneyland with the missus. That was all like, I don't know if the missus were just in the background, but I mean, what Oceanlea, like, oh my God, imagine Chloe, like imagine Chloe right there in the background with you at Disney with all your pals and you're cutting about doing all that. You finish it.
Nah, that's like a big walking
I'll
ick.
be my-
Imagine that's like why they're dating. She's like, more and spend my birthday. Like you've just started seeing somebody, more and spend my birthday with me and my family. Like we're
No,
going to
I know.
Disneyland. And then she shows up in her high vis jorts and Timbies.
No, literally. Oh, was it this week as well with the whole thing with Rishi Sunak?
Oh my God.
So Rishi Sunak is sending the UK kids to war, guys.
But they're not really going to war.
Come on.
They're not going to war, but at some point they fucking will.
She knows.
Yeah, basically Big Rishi's on it. But he's not
This
actually
guy is
sending it.
mental. This is what
It's-
I don't really keep up with politics that much. But see, the fact is, this guy has been. No, that I don't keep up with politics. I try and keep up physically too much to keep up with,
Yeah.
and I don't know what is true, what's not true. Are Hing's proposals, are they happening? I actually don't know what's happening, so it confuses
Yeah.
me. So my sister here, the pink-haired fucking politics pussy queen, that's her here. So
But
she tells me
no,
it all.
I think as far as I know, as far as I've seen, basically right now, he called a snap election. So they're going to
What
be
does that mean? But
when they choose, like they basically just say we're going to have an election now. to choose the parliament. So the word on the street is that they thought
So
there was going to be a vote.
When would they do the actual elections?
Right, yeah.
Like when was the proper elections? So how can he just decide we need to do an election? That's bad for him, isn't it?
Well, basically what they're saying is that there was word on the street is that there was going to be a vote of no confidence in the Conservatives. So basically a vote of no confidence is when they vote amongst in the party, so not across the whole government. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just within the party.
What? No. Can you repeat that for me? Because that language you're speaking, it's no English to me.
Right, okay.
Seriously, no English to me.
Seriously, no comprende.
No, like you just said that to me, and like I don't even know if I caught that in camera there, but I fully mind blank because I was like,
so
what?
The Conservatives are in charge of the UK, right?
Right.
So the Conservatives or whatever party, well, every party,
and Rishi Sunak is the leader of the Conservatives.
Right. So technically, you're voting in the Conservatives, and the Conservatives have voted in Rishi, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
So they chose to have him. But if there's a vote of no confidence, that's basically the members within that party saying we don't think he's actually doing the best job at leading this party anymore.
Right. Okay.
So basically, they're going to have an election, and then with the election, he's obviously done that in hopes that enough of his party, enough of people will vote in the Conservatives again, and then that kind of dismantles a vote of no confidence, really, because he's saying, how can you say that you've got no confidence in me if the whole country's voted for me, or if I've been voted in again? You know what I mean?
Right, okay.
But
so is he genuinely thinking folk have got to vote for him?
Well, see, the week before that he actually announced doing the whole thing to do with national service,
right,
he said that it's never been in the plans for the Conservatives. So a lot of people's thinking is he's trying to get the older vote because Labour are obviously gunning for the younger votes. Have you seen Labour's TikToks and stuff?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah.
So is Labour Conservative?
No. Different teams.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've not seen Labour. Oh, wait, I've seen Labour's ones near to taking the country, Rishi.
So Keir Starmer is the leader of the
He's
Labour
a guy
Party.
that can play football better than Rishi Sunak. Is that who that
That
is?
was a TikTok, yeah. But
Guys,
honestly, I'm
get.
not mad on Rishi. I'm not mad on Keir Starmer either.
So we've really got no two options that are good.
Really, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, mate. Rock and a hard
Holy
place.
shit! Anyway,
But I
he's
think
trying to get
basically
them
that
all to go
he
to the
said,
army.
yeah. So he said that you can volunteer within, you volunteer one weekend every month, or you do like a year of volunteering with like an army base type thing.
That is mental.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all we try to do, right, is try to get the vote of the older people. See, anyone that is old enough and like actively voting, they've never done national service, ever.
So it's just been like a decision, like literally.
So he's saying that, trying to appeal to the older folk, but the older folk never done national service either. So
like,
shut the fuck up. Yeah.
This guy's so embarrassed.
So anyway, pretty much shite, but Rishi's a wanker.
So I find out when I get back, Wits The Goss, Rishi, you're gonna be fucking putting me in.
Imagine
I'd have too good airtime with fucking.
Imagine
the
they ever let us
go
into
on then,
interview
go
him.
on then.
He would never seconds piece.
Oh.
Do you know what? Right, actually,
I could
what I wanted
bold
to talk to
interview
you
and I'd be
about.
a splat. Would you like in the bedroom?
Do you know what I wanted to talk to you about? GK
What?
Barry having a missus. I love it.
Oh,
I love this little flipping personality as well.
See, she said, "Fuck the Bebe,"
And also,
Putang.
and also, I love the fact that pretty much the whole journey Grace has been on, where she was like, had a boyfriend but always chatted shit about guys, was single and still seemed to kind of talk about the guys more than the girls, to then getting a girlfriend and just completely actually being off men forever, is a lesbian pipeline that I've seen so many girls go down,
just
man.
like, fuck this, I'm off it.
That's
mate.
why, see, honestly, that's why my mates will take the piss out of me and say to me, oh, that like I'm cocky or whatever, because I'll say, oh, that person fancies me. I'm actually not being serious when I say they fancy me, but sometimes when I say that, I'm literally just saying, I know for a fact that that girl's straight.
Yeah.
Like straight quotation marks,
Yeah.
but likes girls, because they'll do what Grace done, slag their man a wee bit too much, and I'm like, you just
What's
don't like your
going
man.
on
Yeah,
there?
you just don't like your man.
You want a bit of Putang?
And then the other one is they'll go, I've never kissed a girl, but I would. Why you tell me that? That'd be a weird thing to tell somebody. But anyway, Love and Grace having a girlfriend.
Well
She
done, Grace. And is it who is it? What's the gospel? Is it that?
It's a footballer, but I can't actually remember who. But then she had Rusha Littlejohn.
Rusha Littlejohn.
Yeah, she's
Is that when the football plays too?
yeah, she had her on the pod the other day. You need to go and watch it. It's just so funny. Like Russia's just so straight to the point. Russia used to go with Katie McCabe. And then do you not
Who's
remember
Kate McCabe?
Katie McCabe?
Kate McCabe.
The footballer. Did you not watch any of the stuff during the World Cup and keep up the lesbian drama?
Nah, I just seen that one girl that Sam Kerr. Everybody loved her, by the way.
Wait
didn't
there. I'll show you Katie
Everybody was
McCabe.
loving a bit of
You
fucking
know
her,
Katie
man.
McCabe. Wait there.
I don't know who that is. Oh God, she's beautiful, but isn't she?
Right. So basically, I'll actually tell you this because it was so funny to see your reaction because you'll not even know it. So basically, Russia and Katie used to
Right.
go with each other, right? So
Russia and
Katie
Katie.
plays for Arsenal, and I'm not sure who Russia played with at that point in time because she's done a bit of team jumping. She's been a few teams recently, but Katie's kind of always played for Arsenal. Anyway, so they didn't play on the same team,
Right.
but they were going with each other, right? Both female footballers.
Right.
Also playing for Arsenal, the same team as Katie, is Caitlin Ford, who's Australian,
Right.
right?
Right.
So Caitlin and Katie have been kind of, people are thinking,
They're like maybe.
they seem a little bit close and stuff, but Russia and Katie have been such like a popular couple that all the lesbian football fans love. So
Right.
no one was really thinking, oh, that's not going to go that way, right? Then we get starting to approach the World Cup in Australia last year, right? So obviously Team Ireland, that's got Russia and Katie on it. And then Australia has Caitlin Ford. So the Caitlin and Russia have split up. They're no longer together, right? So people are thinking, well, I wonder who's going to move on first. I wonder. But then they start seeing pictures of Caitlin and Katie getting kind of pictured together, a little bit cozy at training. People are videoing Katie maybe giving Caitlin her jacket at
no.
training when it's cold and stuff,
Oh,
right?
no.
So it's not confirmed in the spotlight at this point.
Oh,
no one.
shit.
I don't think there's actually any proof that anyone cheated. I think they were split up. I don't
Right,
think it's
okay.
anything like that. But just the fact that they're all coming to the World Cup freshly split up, people are like raging. They're trying to pick sides. Are you Team Katie? Are you Team Russia? And then they're coming to the World Cup to play. So there's clearly friction on the field between Katie and their ex. Right, when they're like playing in the field, you can just see them. They're a bit pissed off at each other. Then Ireland play Australia in the World Cup. So obviously you've now got Katie, who's playing on the same team as her ex,
Oh no.
playing against a new missus that everyone knows they're linking, but no one's saying it out loud. It's not posted online.
No, by
nothing.
the way, guys, see these football scandals, by the way, they're actually
Wait
too
until
far.
I show you that. Honestly, man, you need to see the tackle and everything. Like,
What, so she's tackling the new bird, or she's tackling the ex-bird and the new bird tackling each other?
yeah, the ex-bird and the new bird.
Oh no, what, tackling each other, like pure going for it? Oh no, why you got them dragging each other's heads off in the fucking middle of the pitch?
What? They are getting pictured together.
Oh my God, no chance, by the
But
way.
yeah, so then now it's all out and about. Like Caitlin and Katie are fully
Oh,
together.
right.
They're like dead, like a popular couple and stuff. But and Russia's just on her single ones. Like she's a pure laugh though because she's actually from Glasgow, so she plays for Ireland through her grandparents. But she's from Glasgow, so she's so fucking funny. Like she just yeah. But anyway, it was major fucking drama. And I'd love to watch it unfold on the big stage. I'd love to
Holy
keep up
shit.
with it.
Speaking of female drama, that is like exactly, I'm not speaking of female drama, that is exactly, it's like some baddie shit on the football pitch.
That is some
So
baddie
speaking
shit.
of baddies, but by the way, guys, so I don't know if it was episode 4 or something like that. That's the last one we watched. It was on Sunday or Sunday, like American time, Monday our time type of vibe, whatever. No, right. So the Claremont twins. So basically, the whole episode they were basically just fighting on a whole beach, right? I don't know if you've seen it. They're all boxing on the beach and all that. And then the Claremont twins are there, obviously, but then Ocean didn't even know this. So the well, she didn't know it, and then I told her, so I'm going to tell her again and tell you guys. So the Claremont twins were obviously on that show, and they were obviously in Bad Girls Club back in the day. But Bad Girls Club, like, they look heavy different.
What is Bad Girls Club?
It was like on Oxygen. It was just like the same type of show as Baddies, but basically like obviously getting paid well less money, and like they were just like young girls that would go out and party
Was
every
it
night.
kind of like the first run?
Yeah, but no, it was on Oxygen. It was completely different. Natalie Nunn was on that show. As I can just on there. Like they had like 17 seasons of it. They would just get new girls.
17 seasons.
Yeah, they would just basically get new girls in every single season. Sometimes like get like people like the Claremont twins, and they came. I don't know if the Claremont twins actually done a season 2. I think they only done that one season, then sued after that. But like Natalie Nunn done quite a few seasons. Jayla, the girl with the bald head, she was on it.
And what, they just partied in that one though? They didn't have...
Yeah, they had like a kind of like nice house in LA, and they would just go out partying.
That was more of a
but
Geordie Shore style thing.
aye, like literally like kind of Geordie Shore vibe, like exactly like that, that style of vibe. But they went on that, and then obviously they look like pure different. Like
completely different.
You've seen the pictures, didn't you?
Yeah, you showed me pictures. That's different
They
humans.
look like
they
don't
literally
look
different
like the
humans.
same people.
And when she tells you this story, you'll fucking realise why you would want to change your image that much.
Yeah, they don't. Well, I don't know if they've done like, I don't know. They were already kind of looking like this when they went to jail.
Oh, were they?
This was only like in like 2019.
Oh, was it?
This was
right, anyway, tell them why they went to jail.
So basically, it wasn't. It was only one of them, and I'm not sure. I think it might have been Shannon. Shannon and Sinead. That's the twins, right? I don't know. I think it may have been Shannon that was the one that went to jail. Maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, Shannon's went to jail because she's stole a dead man's credit card. Right? So basically, I think she's been booked by this guy as an escort. Or like booked like as a sugar daddy. Like I think it's a sugar daddy to go on a date or whatever. And then she stole, and then he's died. But I don't
not on the date.
Not on the watch, no, but like obviously she's been back at the room, and then she's been with him, and then I think she's either left and stole his credit card, and the man's died, but I don't know if she knew he
or
was...
maybe she just took pictures front and back. No?
Aye, she said whatever the fuck she's done, doesn't matter.
Somehow she's access to the
doesn't
card
matter.
information.
She stole the details. Aye, she stole the details, doesn't matter. Stole the details, or whatever. But I don't know, she didn't even know the guy died or no. I don't even think she even knew that. But anyway,
I don't
he
think
did
she
die.
knew.
But then it gets worse, because then she was paying for a rent on the credit card, and then she was also signing up to bestiality websites on the credit card, mate.
Yeah, mate, I don't even know why you would even... Like, there's actually a fucking million things to unpack there.
No, seriously.
A million things to unpack there, but the bestiality really fucking draw the line at that. We're going to have to beep that out. We're never going to get money. We're never going to get paid for this shit. We're talking about bestiality.
Like, they're really, like, obviously, like, they're really successful now. It's just crazy because after they've came out of the jail, they've really catapulted it in. Like, they're always at, like, Runway, High Fashion, France, all these different places.
Yeah, but that makes me fucking worry when...
I know, but it's just like, how is anybody forgetting that? Like,
I'm never
and
forgetting
they've just got
that.
on with their life, and like they get interviewed by like GQ magazine and all
I'm never
that.
forgetting that. There was this years ago back home when I used to work somewhere. There was this one boy that would come in and get food, and everyone just discussed the fact he was a furry. Like he loved furries. Do you know what a furry is?
Well, he goes to the furry convention to dress up as animals.
And it's like a sexual thing, right?
God.
And if they knew he was a furry and he was spoke about that get brought up every time that boy came in for food. How was anyone forgetting that they've been signing up to bestiality websites? I'd look at them and think that every time.
Oh, that's a brutal, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't know how they've managed to get to where they are based on that. Like,
I just don't know what she would be doing. What was she like? Was
being
she
a scammer
just
was enough. The second point of signing up to bestiality websites is just fucking fucked.
Well, she was signing up to that, and then like sugar daddy things like that. But it was like, what was she signing up to be like? What was she signing up to that for? Like, was she just loving it? Was she? Like,
I don't know. I don't even
know.
want to discuss it further. Actually, let's move on for that topic.
Aye, true. Actually, true. Aye. Let's move on for that topic. Actually, that's actually
the bestiality's fucked. But what we did watch this week was Bobby, I Love You Purr.
Oh, hi. Oh, that guy. This is pure old news. I don't even know if anybody even remembers this. Like, this came out
just
years
my
ago.
first time watching it.
But it's like Bobby Lights from Love and Hip Hop has his own show on Zeus as well. And fuck, it's just so
I'm
fucking
sorry,
funny.
but he get done dirty with the people that they actually picked to go on that show. It was just the messiest cast for messy's sake. But the guy never had a chance of getting a missus. Like, never had a chance because all the men they brought out for him was not it. Like, not it at all. Even they brought out his ex who used to go with Jeffree Star as well.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
See, the really tall, skinny, fake Chris Brown, they were calling him. And he was called Rerun. And he used
to go out with Jeffree Star. Was there pictures of them?
Linked with Jeffree Star, yeah. Yeah, because they were discussing it on that show, and then one of the things was one of the challenges that Bobby said was, "Let me go through your phone." So basically, right, he was like that, and then they were like that. Oh, I'm going to see text from Jeffrey on there. And he's like, "I'm not letting you unlock my phone, so fucking keep on talking." Basically, but yeah, he used to go with Jeffree Star, but yeah, then one of them had a girlfriend, and then literally just split up, so was still like kind of coming out the closet, and then came in. He was actually alright. I liked him, but he just wasn't ready to be on a show. Like, you can tell that they're all just getting picked for messiness sake. There was one guy actually who was in a wheelchair that had only just been put in that wheelchair as well, and he was so angry at the world. Like, I felt for him, and I just thought, it's just not your time to be on a programme like this. You've got a lot of like healing to do in your own time.
Shot or something like that,
yeah, and that was what had happened. He'd been shot, and that's why he ended up in a wheelchair. And I just felt that bad for him, because I just thought that like, you 100% you deserve love, but really it's just not your time. That's obviously too fresh, because he was quite angry at a lot of the things that would trigger him to do with the wheelchair, which I can understand, but he would just like, he touched on the fact that it was so new. He's like, you fucking no idea what it's like to lose the ability to do that, and he spoke about it like that. So yeah, I felt really bad for him, because I just couldn't imagine going through that when you've had like normal, like quote unquote normal life, and then that happens to you.
Oh, what? And then
that would spin my head so much, man. There's no way I could handle that.
I know. I just didn't even realise that guy had a show. Oh, I didn't realise that guy had that. Like, he had a show on Zeus. And then, did you also see this morning when I woke up? Real Housewives of New Jersey. They're not filming the reunion. They're not going.
Why?
I don't know. I think the def was going to, because they just said like the last episode and all that. We've only just started seeing the first couple of episodes of this new season, but apparently like they're just like, this cast is fucked. Like, they don't want to
all actually hate each other that much.
They don't want to film each other.
I've never really watched the New Jersey one full through, but is a lot of them not actually related?
It's all to do with Melissa and Teresa. It's all to do with them.
Someone's wedding.
Melissa's married to Joe, which is Joe is Teresa's sister. And like, they all just had big massive fallings outs and all that, and then like Teresa's husband, this Louis guy, is like kind of getting weird creepy vibes and all that. But then they're all just a bit messy. They're all pure taking sides and then being pure shady and all that. So we're just going to need to find out what happens when we watch the rest of the season. But that means that they're definitely going to end up recasting, because that's what happened seeing with New York. Seeing the last season of New York, they didn't film a reunion for that last one either. Just kind of get like.
Because they couldn't even get them in the same room to do half the scenes. Like, they were just completely separately filming a season. Yeah, I kind of waste of time like that, because you do need some kind of chemistry within all the cast. And really, in the New Jersey one, the only kind of chemistry or people who bond together are just their own families. So it's not as if you've got that kind of...
We just kind of have a show where half the cast just do want to be in the same room and all that, and then they'll just like constantly filming like them over there. And
I don't think there's enough other...
Like, no.
Yeah, there's not really enough side characters out with the families to keep it kind of going on itself, you know?
For sure. So, and I think as well, like, maybe the producers and all that must just be like sick, fed up, like, I don't know what, who can be fucked, like, it's too long, we've dragged this same storyline out of these people arguing for years just to keep on giving them a paycheck.
Speaking about dragging storylines out, so I obviously, just before we started watching like Housewives properly, like the Housewives Miami and Beverly Hills and stuff for you, I watched the last 2 seasons of Cheshire, didn't I? And I just can't, because they're still dragging out the same storylines with Nicole being fucking miserable. Like, have you watched any of that recently at all for years?
It's boring now, to be honest. They need to like shake up the cast with that one. I know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Speaking of cast shake-ups, I think they need it with that. And it's a shame, because there's a few of the girls that I like, but the same reasons they fall out are the exact same reasons every single time.
How many times, but you got to go just have the same dinners, the same things. Nicole starts arguing, fuck off everybody.
And like, the things Nicole gets...
Her husband fucking... the next scene's her husband telling her off and going, yeah, I should apologise. Yeah, I should apologise.
Yeah, and it's just, you can't keep doing that. Like, people like Lauren Simon genuinely just is there for a laugh. She is just...
She is actually good TV, I reckon.
Good TV. Lystra...
I like her.
Lystra I really like as well. And then like Seema and all that kind of stuff, I just feel like none of them probably do actually really care about being on it. And it feels that way when you watch it as well, doesn't it?
I think they're just merely there to actually promote their whatever they've got
going on the side. And I think just it feels like within the Cole storyline, like some of the stuff she gets upset about and argues about, I wouldn't even notice happened. Like, it's like so they're really trying to dig it up now at this point just to get something going.
But
Yeah,
just like maybe let Nicole hear you just dating all that. No, but I think they need to, because there is like good people they could get. Like imagine them to get like pure young fresh cast, like maybe some folk that were like, I don't know, like imagine you go like a show with like fucking Kelly, what's her name? Like see if you got like a Real Housewife, right? Where you had like Katie Price on it, Kerry Katona.
but it defeats the point of the Housewives brand, doesn't
then
it?
they're all still kind of housewifey, but because Kerry Katona is a housewife now, obviously Katie Price and all that, but you could still do like a sort of like fucking thing where you had those kind of like people.
I just don't think it would be a
like,
Housewives
like,
brand,
or,
was
or
it?
like imagine even like Kerry Katona, like somebody for like Spice Girls and all that, or like just because think about it, that's what loads of the housewives thing, and they all came on for different places that they've been known for, like
yeah, I
that
suppose so.
Westlife's, like
I don't know. I
Westlife's.
just don't think it gives off Housewives vibes because I don't think you're going to get like we all
It'd be
know
very
them separately. They're no like we know
have
they're
got
no
busy
really
things
mates
going
and
on.
stuff like that.
We need
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
pure, like they need to actually find a pure, good, genuine group of pals that are just like gossiping, get fucked up, take
Yeah,
it too far.
that's it.
Have to
But
make
I think
up each
then,
other and all
right,
that.
when it comes to UK, then see really the Housewives. Otherwise, in the UK, is it not just stuff like The Only Way is Essex and Made in Chelsea and that?
I think
'Cause
that's
otherwise,
why there's
those ones,
only that. Aye.
yeah, they appeal so much more to a UK audience. I think.
Aye,
To
because
be
even like
honest,
the older people seem to like watching the young folks drama more than like the older folks drama.
Yeah.
Whereas the American housewives and that seem to still get like kind of youngish with their drama, like
but I
bratty.
think and I think with the American Housewives, it's quite different as well because as you say, they're having that kind of same dramas and stuff like that. But I think they feel like the Housewives brand a lot of the time in America,
Aye.
whereas the ones in the UK, for some reason, I just don't
It's
feel
sticks
like.
it, let's say a thumb.
Yeah, and I just think because I don't think the cast, a lot of them, they don't feel like mates. So
I think
it's
they're filming Sydney again soon. I think they're filming
yeah,
that
I've never
just now.
watched an Aussie one, so that'll be good
No,
to
we
watch.
need to watch, right? We need to actually watch Sydney Housewives. We'll catch up on that. So you can
Knowing
watch it, 'cause
Australian
the
women,
last
I
season
feel
was
like
good.
they'd feel the
Yeah, good
outside
for
of
the
the
drama,
brand.
by the way.
Yeah, and for some reason, I just think that when it comes to the UK, overall, we just prefer that stuff. And I don't know if it's just a British culture thing, like a UK culture thing, where
Aye.
when people get older, they get quite reserved, whereas Americans are always generally a little bit louder,
Yeah, just
aren't
like
they?
gotta live live, like Lisa
Yeah.
Rinna, like she is perfect housewife, like,
And
see
that's
who
why I
could just
think it
get
makes
characters
sense.
like her.
But for an American to be like that, but in the UK, I feel like women just aren't really like
They'd
that
be
when
like,
they get
she's
to
a
that.
pure pain in the cunt
Yeah,
if they-
and
if they-
especially for someone at the house, like what is a housewife? Oh well, the brand housewife is
Aye.
meant to be someone that's cashed up for starters, right? Which
Aye,
these
for
women
sure.
are. But a lot of time in the UK, I feel like when they talk about cashed up and give off that housewives elegance, like real classy vibes. Those types of people in the UK
Don't
just would
act
not
like
be
that.
on that program,
Aye,
and
aye.
that's why I think it feels disingenuous.
Aye.
Whereas these women's are
Because a lot of
definitely-
them are got older money, whereas a lot of the American ones they have a lot of newer money and all that, and it's like kind of entertainment money.
But
and
in the
all that
UK,
that they've
in the UK one, like Seema's got like a clothing business. Like they've got genuine businesses of
they
their
can't
own,
be acting a
and that
fucking
makes
fool on the TV.
no. It's not that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
But
saying.
like to them, they can't be.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is in the American one, like think about the Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's the Hiltons. It's this
Aye,
and that's
true.
like that kind of money, and that makes sense, right? Into that's the American version of upper class.
Aye.
See, in the UK, our upper class is aristocrats and people who are royals and stuff.
Oh,
so that's what
aye.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
when it
saying.
comes to genuine feeling like that. Elegance, that looks, that proper money.
You're going to
These
struggle
women
to find
obviously,
folk like that in the UK 'cause
yeah,
they're
because they
very
just
private.
and they would not be on TV like that. They women obviously have earned all this money well within their own right. That makes sense, but
It's not like they've
it
had
just
for
doesn't have the
loads of
housewife
years.
feel to it in that
Aye,
sense. Is what I'm
true.
trying to say.
Because there was one. Do you ever remember there was like there was a Housewives of Jersey as well, like that Jersey Island. Like
Oh, I've never even seen that.
I know how fucking
Yeah,
weird
I've
is
not
that?
even seen that. So
There's-
I think it makes sense. Yeah, like I don't know why. I just feel like that age group. And then the money they have just makes more sense coming from the kind of outgoing Americans than it does the
No, it
UK.
does.
Because I feel like when we watch The Housewives of Cheshire, they don't want to be doing that, and they kind of just feel that they are just.
Lauren
forced to-
kind of does. Lauren kind of does.
Aye,
Give
Lauren
off
does it
that
for a
vibe. I
laugh.
love Lauren. She's brilliant. And then see even in what is it, Big Brother? Oh, she was just good.
No,
Oh,
she does great in that one, but
She's
I,
such a vibe.
something just feels a bit disingenuous about it in the,
No,
the
it
Cheshire.
does. And I think they would just like I think British people like of that age, that type of money and all that, they just care too much to be like letting you just make them look like a fucking dafty on the TV, like or editing you and all that.
Yeah.
Like, they just wouldn't be doing nothing like
So
that.
yeah, it just feels like it is acting, and
And
that's
that-
like whereas the Americans feel like they would go on like that. I totally believe it that they argued about that kind of stuff.
No, for sure.
I just don't believe that really Nicole and all that would be arguing like that in real life like that. Maybe they are. I don't know. But
no, I actually probably could imagine Nicole just being purely petty and
yeah, but the rest
you
of
looked
them,
at me like that, you fucking freak.
The rest of them I just can't really for some reason.
Literally.
Like, so it just feels totally forced.
I know what is Cheshire in it. I'm going to go to Cheshire maybe because then Dull Beauty and that's down there too. I want to go and get a blow dry at Dull Beauty and then hopefully I can maybe Google where they'll stay on drive around their houses and I'll tell you if they look nice and
Probably a bit creepy if you just drive around their house, innit? Cut that bit out.
No,
Cut that bit out.
Here, what else should we talk about?
Don't know what you got to talk about. Donald Trump get arrested this week.
Oh my god, Donald Trump got arrested this week. Not arrested, he got charged.
He never got arrested, he actually got charged in court.
With money laundering or something like that?
Hiding money that he paid to Stormy Daniels.
I'm just not being funny, guys. We've got bigger fucking issues to deal with than Donald Trump paying Stormy Daniels loads of money.
We've got bigger issues than the actual president that had committed tax fraud. For some reason, I don't think letting a guy that's wanting to re-elect commit 47, how many fucking charges? 37? 34 counts.
But 34 counts charged, all just to cover up him paying this lassie to shag this lassie.
How much other shit's he covering up, MB?
True, but
come on, man.
But that's thing, can we not focus on the other things? But like, why we focus on him they're only doing that to you, this thing, because it's like because he's been shagging having like sex while he's been married, to use an example, right? Why do you not actually like, obviously the money laundering, the tax fraud for that's obviously shocking or whatever, and hiding that stuff, but like he obviously is doing up to no good on other stuff, so like why get to that stuff instead of talking about him getting his hole?
Aye, but I think it's the easiest way to start, isn't it?
Is it? But because like the president of the United States hates him, so surely he can be finding out more about Donald Trump.
Aye, but I don't know. We'll cut this out. This is gibberish. Cut this next topic. This is too much gibberish, I think, this one.
No, I don't think it is, but I just think to myself, in it, but it's just like, get to the real problems, man. The world's falling apart. Stop talking about Donald Trump and his hole.
Aye,
obviously
I know.
I get it, because he's got to run for president. Obviously I get it. It's in November, innit, that happens.
Should be, I'm pretty sure it's this year.
Baby, that's crazy material, isn't it? But it's crazy material. I don't really know what they're going to do there, because
but no, you can't
Biden can't even remember the last 30 seconds he sentences to.
No, he's fucked, but you cannot just say because there's other things going on in the world, we shouldn't focus on the fact that Donald Trump has committed 34 counts.
Oh,
imagine
no, for
Rishi,
sure.
Right, we're talking about Rishi Sunak, Kelly. Imagine it comes out that Rishi Sunak.
No, I'm not saying definitely get to it, yeah. But like, why do they keep on just talking about the Stormy Daniels thing? Like, get to it, the thing he's
that's
really
tabloid, that's news, baby. That's a headline.
Aye, but it's
obviously
just like, people are genuinely talking. But as you just said, people are genuinely talking about it as if like that's the thing he's done. Like, no, this guy's definitely saying other dodgy things. Like, can we not just be like, we're investigating him for more because like we know he's up to no good? Like,
aye, but
why are we just talking about Stormy Daniels? Like, Stormy Daniels was Baby girl was loving it back in the day. She's just writing in the cash like this. She's probably got to bite him in the ass, but I'll just keep on taking the cash. Did you remember? She had some funny tweets
what
as
well. Was it for, babe? Was it not for voting fraud or something like that, or what?
Oh, aye, yeah, there was definitely that trying to like do something to do with the hang or something into it. Was there no charge with inciting the riots? But
yeah, but think about it. If they are to get him started and to get him in the first place, it stops his ability to then fix any of these other things, cover up any of these other things.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, plain and simply, see if Rishi Sunak had been charged with 34 fucking counts or whatever, would you want him in charge of your country?
Oh no, definitely no. And then it's crazy because he still actually can be in charge of the country like
that.
Yeah,
and I think it is important as well at the end of the day to have these things brought up, because when you've got someone like Donald Trump not getting re-voted into the office and then claiming voter fraud, claiming that the county drum, claiming all this utter bullshit that he claimed. No, this is not me fucking kissing Joe Biden's ass by any means, but the guy lost an election and then incited a riot based on pure lies. Aye. So it is important to catch him out on the stuff that he is doing. Catch him on that
stuff, aye. But why are you talking about Stormy Daniels? Catch him on that stuff.
I actually don't want to put this in the podcast if you're being this stupid.
No, I'm saying... Aye. No. Oh, out of the campaign money. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why are we talking about Stormy Daniels? Right, out of the campaign money. Yeah, right, okay, get it. Oh my god, that's mental.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That's
so
a bad gossip,
used 160k of campaign money to pay.
You wouldn't explain the bit at the campaign. I'm going, why are we talking about Stormy Daniels?
But like, even without it being Stormy Daniels, it's important to have a person of good moral standing and good values being in
100%.
office. And him, if he can lie about doing all this stuff, about if he can incite a riot based on a lie, it's important that he gets caught out on each lie that he tells, which is one of them. That's why it's important, even if there is bigger things going on in the world, him lying about.
I know that
where
it's an
he's
issue
used-
if it is came to the campaign money. I just
misappropriation
don't
of-
like they were bringing it up. See, when I kept on seeing it was all talking about all the stuff, like the genuine stuff, all the stuff that
No, but
happens
that's-
with him being like
but why
inciting
would-
the riots and that.
Yeah, but if he paid that out of his back pocket, why would they have to send the money offshore 10 times and do all this and
Yeah,
that?
but I didn't know that. That's what I was asking.
No.
That's what I was wanting to
But I'm
educate me.
actually
I'm
got
pissing myself because
embarrassed for a
folk are going to
second
be
there.
watching this as well. I'm still keeping this in because I think this is great. I'm entertained and folk will be pissing themselves going, oh, look at them two arguing on the show.
I know, and I'm actually like, I'm too embarrassed to put that in if you're actually this
No,
stupid.
I was
but-
asking him like, so what is that? So he kept on trying to like put the money offshore to then send to Stormy Daniels because like, scandalous. To quickly think about the subject, I'm concerned because that other guy, Joe Biden, what the fuck, by the way,
I
he is.
know.
Guys, I'm so sorry, American viewers, love yous. Don't know what you got to do, but
Don't
know.
I actually don't know what they're going to do.
I actually don't know what you got to do.
And it's the same as the UK.
Exact same in the UK. I'm not caught up in Australian politics too much, but it's probably the same here. Aye, so anyway, this has been the most randomest bunch of topics, guys. You know, as we're looked here, this is our first beef we've ever had in the podcast. Oh my god, imagine we have pure beef one time. We're definitely keeping it in for the viewers. Don't care what Oceanlea says, it's getting kept in. Love you guys. If you've enjoyed watching this, next time you see us, and this next episode will be in. Well, I'll be in Scotland right now when this is actually live. Oceanlea will be in Australia. I'll be in
Anyway,
Scotland.
love you. Bye.
Like 5 stars. Come. All the shit.
Subscribe, like, love you. Bye.
So I packed up my bags with a dream in my heart. A dream made for me with no clue where to start.